Hello, everyone, and thanks so much for logging on to your CBSN Denver Daily Sports Line, brought to you, as always, by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. It is Wednesday, September 15th, and the NFL season week 2 kicking off officially tomorrow when the Giants visit the Washington football team. More on that game in just a minute. Let's talk some football, shall we, though? Broncos 1-0, heading to Jacksonville for week 2. That's an 11 o'clock game that those of you in the Denver area can see on CBS4. And the Broncos currently 6-point favorites in that game. The over-under is set at 45, and the Broncos to win just straight up on the money line is at minus 275. Another bet that I like involving this game, the props aren't out just yet. We'll see if they're out tomorrow before we tape this segment. But another bet that I do like is the Broncos team total over 25.5 points, okay? Broncos scored 27 points against the Giants and left some points on the board with that Alberto Cuebunom fumble. Jacksonville gave up 37 to a Houston Texans team, which is not very good. So you're telling me the Broncos have to go to Jacksonville, one of the worst teams in the league, and put up 26 points in order for me to win a bet? I think I like that a little bit. Not an official play. However, something I think that you should consider heading into this week. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I think the 6 points seems a little fishy. I think the Broncos probably cover it, but I'm going to stay away. And instead, I'm going to go against my better judgment. I'm going to go against what I tell you guys to do all the time, and I'm going to actually parlay the Broncos money line and the football team money line for that Thursday night game. And here's why. Look, the Broncos, they looked good. I think their defense is going to feast on Trevor Lawrence. No Ronald Darby and no Jerry Jeudy. So I think that hurts this team going into Jacksonville. I am a little bit concerned about the back-to-back East Coast travel and the early start. That's part of the reason why I'm staying away from 6. The early line on this game, the look-ahead line, was actually at minus 2.5 in some places, and so it jumped up a bunch. Again, I think the Broncos probably cover. I think minus 6 is probably a decent bet. They're definitely not losing, though, right? So I love them on the money line here. And then when I look at the football team, obviously no Ryan Fitzmagic. However, I still like Tyler Heineke a lot. This is not your average backup, right? He started a playoff game last year, for crying out loud. He knows what is going to be expected of him. He's known that he's going to be the starter since early in the week. It's a short week for the Giants. We had a chance to see them last week. They are not a very good football team. I don't think Saquon Barkley all of a sudden comes out and runs for 100 yards. I think they're still going to continue to work him back from that knee injury. It's on a short week. I like the home team. I like the football team. I like them at minus 3, but it's minus 3.5. So I'm going to stay away from the spread. I'm going to take them on the money line, the Broncos on the money line. You put those two together, it's paying back plus money at plus 114, okay? So that's what we're going to do. That's going to be our best bet for your Wednesday, September 15th, CBSN Denver Daily Sports Line, brought to you, as always, by BetMGM. You can find me on Twitter, at MichaelCBS4. Let me know. Are you tailing me? Are you fading me? I don't blame you if you're fading me right now. I'm 1-3 in the NFL, so not a great start, but we're going to get some plus money on this bet, and we will be back into the green shortly. I can promise you that. All right, that is going to do it for your CBSN Denver Daily Sports Line, brought to you, as always, by BetMGM. Place your parlays, props, and futures at the king of sportsbooks. Download the app today.